A local nonprofit organization is helping veterans who live with PTSD. Guardian Paws helps train and place service dogs with vets. 6 on Your Side's Anna Silver joins us live in studio with how it's helping change lives.
Don, since the nonprofit launched, Guardian Paws has helped veterans in Idaho train and place those dogs, and 3 of their dogs actually celebrated their birthdays in April, and so they're using that to bring awareness to this organization.
Those dogs know, and those vets know, they just learned this bond that's unmatched, and I want to make sure that it's a forever bond.
Tina Day says the mission of Guardian Paws is to advocate and educate a veteran's right to use a service dog in order to regain independence. She says she helps veterans either find a service dog or train their own if they're the right fit.
Atlas helps Nick when Nick starts, his PTSD starts to escalate. Atlas cues to Nick by hugging him, and that's his sign of, Dad, let's go.
Day says she has cardiac arrhythmia, and she says Aries alerts her before she's about to have an event. Tina says she matches each dog to each person's unique personality and needs.
I got to the point where I couldn't walk more than 20 feet without having issues, and just having to walk the dogs and take care of something helped me a lot with that and pull through.
The organization works with any dog breed. Some of those breeds include English Mastiff, German Shepherd, Akita, and Boxer.
A phenomenal dog. After 18 surgeries, sometimes I have trouble getting up out of chairs. I can brace off of him because he's over 200 pounds.
Although Amanda Keyser says she is not a veteran herself, she does have PTSD. She says her dog also helps her husband, who is a veteran with PTSD.
My husband can now walk out the front door knowing that he's got backup. And every once in a while, he'll just be like, I just want to go. I want to go with you. And that to me is amazing.
And members of Guardian Paws say they want others to know they're not alone.
We're family, you know, and that's me. That's good. That's home.
Recently, 3 of those dogs had their birthday party, and they're actually having a silent auction for the organization that runs through this Saturday at 5 p.m. And Tina Days also says that in October there will be the first Guardian Paws service dog run that will be benefiting vets and their dogs throughout Idaho. Live in studio, Anna Silver, 6 on Your Side.
Meteorologist Scott Trevelyan, first look at weather. Oh boy.
Yeah, huh? How about that? I was out early this morning and I said, oh, this is going to be a good one. It wasn't chilly at all this morning.
No, and it warmed up and
it was too hot.
I know, I heard you earlier saying that. I'd like to believe you were kidding just a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, this is nice. I think a lot of people have been waiting for this. The higher elevations, I know you've still got some snow on the ground with all that snow, but it is melting. Won't be long before the higher elevations start to enjoy some of the nice weather today, though you had a little rain also this evening, but certainly, I mean, you don't call it a rainy day when you get a little shower during the evening. 75 degrees for some is the perfect temperature, and that's 11 degrees above normal. So it was warm today. 91 back in 2012. So we can get hot this time of year. We don't want to see 90s with the snowpack that we have right now. Let's just keep it in the 70s, and we're in good shape. 2 inches of rain, pretty close to it for the month. We should be around an inch, so twice as much rain as normal. It was 47 when we started the day this morning. Upper 70s in the Western Valley, mid 70s elsewhere, 70 in Twin Falls, and 60s in the Central Mountains at 5,000 and 6,000 feet. Haley hit 70 degrees today. That snow is gone in Haley. And that rain, we had some come right over downtown Boise. Nampa, Caldwell had rain. Much of the valley, many populated communities throughout the I-84 corridor. Had some rain showers pushing on through, and there's a few. These are breaking up as they move through. There's right over Lake Lowell. There's a light sprinkle out there right now, but all in all, that's just going to pass through tonight. A couple of clouds in the morning tomorrow, then lots of sunshine developing. Here is the breakdown of the day planner for the day tomorrow. We get back up to 70, a mild start to the day, sunshine through. There will be a breeze in the afternoon, a refreshing one. I'll talk more about that and what that means for the pollen count and a forecast through the weekend coming up.
All right, thanks, Scott. The Idaho Board of Education named Dr. Marlene Trump as the 7th president of Boise State University this afternoon. We sent 6 on Your Side's Madeline White to campus to learn more about the first female president in university history.
Dr. Trump has been the campus provost and executive vice chancellor at the University of California at Santa Cruz since 2017. Before Dr. Trump was here,
hello, Boise State.
Getting appointed to lead one of the largest academic institutions in the region, or even before earning her doctorate in English.
The enthusiasm of the community has just been overwhelming. It's wonderful.
She was a young lady growing up in a small town in Wyoming.
I used to always say I got one of the highest ACT scores in the state, but there were only like 3 of us, so.
And a first-generation college student. And her experience matched by many here at Boise State, where more than 1/3 of all students are the first in their family to attend college. Now, as the next president, she aims to focus on increasing that number.
I want to help Boise State change more people's lives.
People with college degrees are actually happier, and believe it or not, they actually spend more time with their families. They give back more to their communities, so you can really change your life and the world with a college degree.
While serving as dean and vice provost at Arizona State, she created mentoring programs for first-generation students.
And I think it's really important to really tap into that and be able to provide support for those students as well, financial support and just resources on campus as well.
After meeting all 5 finalists, Smith is happy with the Board of Education's pick.
She was all our first choice, and we're really excited for Dr. Marlene Tromp we're really excited to work with Dr. Marlene Tromp to really further the student experience here at Boise State.
Dr. Tromp will officially assume her new post this summer on July 1st. In Boise, Madeline White, 6 on Your Side.
Coming up on 6 on Your Side, dog breeders banned from selling their pups in a popular spot after a couple's dog dies from parvo.
It sure has gotten nice after a cool start to April. Temperatures have been going into the red, warming up nicely. But what's in store heading into the upcoming weekend? I will sort out the details coming up next.
Now, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
Temperatures in the 70s, 75 and sunny, not bad. Look at that in Boise, Mountain Home, Twin Falls, you hit 70 today. 70 in Burley, a good warm air mass pushing right on in. Mountains still in the 60s with all that melting going on up there in the higher elevations, and that's continuing to fill the reservoirs. The inflow into the Boise Reservoir system, what's going into the reservoirs, went from just over 14,000 CFS yesterday to just over 13,000 CFS, so coming down a little bit. We want a nice controlled melt off that will lessen the threat of having some flooding on some of the rivers in southern and central Idaho. The Boise River as well in that group. Right now, looking good, although the river has been coming up, but that's it's expected to do that this time of year. And bank full should be normal when you've got a good snowpack up there, so we're going to keep an eye on that for you. Up and down temperatures, but the trend is for down. After the weekend, the coolest weather comes in. That shows up right here on Tuesday at 61, and the beginning of next month we start to cruise right back up into the 70-degree range. But I'm looking at a long-range chart. Shows pretty cool air mass that first week of May that could settle in across the northwest. And the long-range forecast is for cooler than normal temperatures in the month of May. So it's going to be interesting. We'll have to keep an eye on that. The snow looks very white here, but oh, it's dark now. Over the lake, the water is seeping through as that ice is continuing to melt more rapidly. We're going to see the lake really start to thaw pretty quickly here. So forecast coming up for tomorrow, mostly sunny, then partly cloudy on Friday, Thursday, and showers on Friday. Still, you see these temperatures for highs anyway, getting up into the 50s to near 60 range again. So we'll keep it in mind. It might cool down a little bit during the day tomorrow. But we're at 75 today. It was 80 in Medford today. A warm air mass across the northwest. But a weak front is going through overnight tonight. That's gave us a little bit of a shower. Forgot to update this radar. This is ground clutter. You have to put it in motion to see what's moving. Anything that's moving could be a rain shower. You see that one little shower going right over Lake Lowell right there. The rest of this, as I look at the pattern, there's a rain shower right over here as well. It's disappearing. Be gone when you wake up tomorrow. We'll be in great shape. There they go. This cloud cover will come in over the cover of darkness tonight. You may wake up to a few clouds, but the thinning that's occurring in the cloud cover here will be around tomorrow. That means a sunny day coming in for the day tomorrow. It shows up on the Futurecast. Look at that sunshine. But during the afternoon, there's going to be a breeze developing, and it will be noticeable, especially east of Boise. On Thursday, probably a lot of sunshine, but in the evening could be a stray thunderstorm right there pushing on through. And Friday at midday in the mountains, some showers coming in, and maybe even in the Treasure Valley, the chance for a shower, the breeze coming back as well. So Thursday and Friday, that might be the case. When you look at this chart here, we go into tomorrow afternoon. There's that wind coming in from the north and west. terrible. It's just going to be breezy and comfortable. My exclusive true view of tomorrow's weather today. Who's complaining about 72 degrees, right? 76 in Vail, 74 in Weiser. Partly cloudy skies and breezy conditions, especially in the afternoon. Still pleasant. You see those streaks coming across? Those streaks there represent a little bit of a breeze picking up. Mostly sunny for Garden Valley, near 70, mid 60s in Idaho City and Pine and Featherville. 70 in the main 7 in Riggins. It's going to be an amazing day. 57 in the McCall area, while we hit 58 in Stanley. 65 degrees in Sun Valley. A little bit of a breeze going across the Camas Prairie. The Magic Valley tomorrow, right around 72. Good breeze, though, blowing in out of the west. Nice weather coming on in. 70 to 75 all the way through the weekend. A couple of pleasant days in there. A few of them getting a little bit cooler towards Sunday. And we'll have to see how the weekend shapes up. I think Saturday could be amazing, Don. We might get a breeze on Sunday as a cold front approaches later in the day on Sunday into Monday.
That's not too bad, but you're thinking possibly cooler temperatures going into May.
Yeah, into May. Yeah, that's the first week of May. But the charts have shifted over the last 24 hours, so I'm going to keep an eye on it. But May itself, at least the first couple of weeks, could be cooler than average.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see what happens. All right, thanks, Scott. The Andrus Center for Public Policy brought people from all over the Northwest to discuss an impending crisis in our area, meeting energy and irrigation demands while saving Idaho salmon from extinction. By the early 1990s, one Idaho